Previously, we began framing the interior walls of our A-frame addition.
Can you promise me there's no more pocket doors the rest of this build?
Our rainwater catchment system needed to be replaced, and it just so happened that this project comes on the heels of another massive storm prediction.
These are not looking to be weak once they get to you.
Destructive 80-mile-per-hour winds. You got shelter?
Yeah.
Big shelter.
As the walls go up and the structural beams for the second floor get lifted into place, we start looking forward to the next big step, building the second floor. Today we're going to start by framing up the last interior walls on the first floor. The final walls are really just the wall that's going to divide the office from the gym, and then also the wall that's going to take you from the office into the bathroom. And that bathroom is basically a Jack and Jill bathroom between the office and the gym. So the goal is to move on to the second floor, and the only thing that's standing in our way at this point is just a handful of walls.
1/10 and an eighth. The first wall we're going to start on is the office wall. It's going to be the easiest one to start on. There's no doors, obviously no windows. It's going to come straight through, and it's going to go against this post right here. This post actually goes down to the footer itself and goes up to the second floor. And on top of the post, we're going to have a beam set across, which is going to hold the entire second floor up. So we're not going to take the wall and tie it in right here. The reason being, like I said, this goes directly down to the footer. This wall is going to sit directly on top of the floor joist that butts up right to the post.
You got lucky starting on this wall because the next wall is a pocket door wall.
Is we doing a pocket door there? I'm going to take these brackets, I'm going to attach this wall to the post right here, and up here the top plate and the bottom plate, and we'll continue the wall on down. Once the wall is completed and this is all attached, you can go ahead and take these kickers down. It's not going to move.
So we have two doors to frame up for on these last two walls. One door goes from the bathroom into the gym, and the other door goes from the office into the bathroom.
Alright girl, that's our door, so grab some 2x4s.
Now, one of those doors should technically be a pocket door for like swing and space saving reasons, because we're gonna need a lot of room for filing in the office. But since Josh so kindly gave me the one pocket door that I requested from the mudroom into the office, I'm gonna let him make the call on whether or not to do a pocket door from the office into the bathroom. And if he wants the swing door, then that's fine, but I don't wanna hear him complaining about his filing space for his secretary needs.
I gave one pocket door, no more.
You can only push a man so far.
Not mean business. So we come off a foot, it should be good right there. Edge of the door. No, turn like that.
Is there room for a plant in that corner,
Okay,
Josh?
so now you're trolling me. I know what you're doing here. And I don't like it.
This is so exciting.
It is,
I
right?
can't believe how much more space we're gonna have now.
Yeah, so bathroom wall will be right here, roughly.
Yes, but with that said, now that I'm in this space,
Yep.
I think we should change the placement of the door. Which is fine because we haven't built it yet.
Which door?
The bathroom door.
Okay,
Instead of putting it over here,
okay.
what if we just put it over here and it opened, so it opened this way, so you'd be taking that wall space up?
Yep.
But then you'd be able to come in and you could flow right through one room to the next.
Okay.
Plus we can move that so this whole area is the bathroom, because if you put the door down here,
Yep.
you're gonna open it up and you're gonna go directly into the toilet. Or like if the door is open, you're gonna see the toilet.
Okay.
But if you have it right here, you can just flow right through, and then this whole section is the bathroom.
All right. So here's my question to you. I walk in. Where's my light switch at? Light switch. It should be on the latch side. Latch side goes up with this. You walk in. Light switch is either here or here. I can put the light switch here. The door's got to get bumped over a little bit.
Why you electricians gotta complicate things?
I mean, we're the smartest guys on the job site. I hate to say it.
Well then, why don't we just walk in and go,
Clap on, clap off.
I fix a problem for you?
Sure does. So looking at the layout for the wall, we're going to go through the brand new doorway I just built. And where the wall is going to go and where Erin wants to put the door at. I come with the idea and the realization that I think you and I should probably put a pocket door here. Because I think the swing where you wanted to swing to go through it open like that might impede on my desk. So I think we do a pocket door right here, slides right into the wall, walk out, it's not impeding on my desk or anything for file cabinets.
Yeah. Has anybody ever told you that you have the best ideas?
No.
I'm in full agreement.
Full agreement?
Yes.
Pocket door it is. Always give them away.
I did not. Just for clarification,
What?
I did not hold a gun to your head
What do you
for
mean?
that. You know what I mean?
after looking at where all the plants were gonna go, I realized we needed a pocket door. So I got 2 pocket doors in this room. And right here is your pocket door. Can you promise me there's no more pocket doors the rest of this build? The rest.
Let's just keep in mind, I did not ask for this pocket door. I asked for that pocket door, and you asked for this pocket door. I never thought I'd see the day, but I'm glad I did. It's almost like reverse psychology, and it worked. I'm not mad about it. You have good ideas all the time.
I know I do.
So we go from the mudroom into the office. Enjoying all of your workspace, Josh. Into the bathroom and into the gym. And after our workouts, we're all the way over to the very last wall that we need to frame until we tie into the block on the main level of the house.
Come on, give it to me.
What do you think? Do you like it?
Yeah, we're getting ready to go up to the 2nd floor.
It's crazy. From the get-go, we knew that our home build was going to take place in 2 parts. Phase 1, the A-frame, and then phase 2, this crazy bedroom wing build that we have going on. But that was for a couple of reasons. First of all, we had the cash saved up to be able to build the A-frame and remain debt-free, but also be able to get into a smaller home build that was more manageable and get us out of the RV. Now that we're well into phase 2, I'm seeing that not only did that make sense for us for the time being, but in the grand scheme of things, it really made sense for us having the time to really figure out the way that we needed this addition to function.
About 19'3", roughly.
The mudroom is important to us because we of course work on a farm and have construction. We need a place for all of that muddy stuff. The homestead kitchen makes sense for all of our food processing and preserving. The gym is super important to us because we are very much so both health and strength oriented. We want to be able to keep working on strengthening those functional movements and weight training into our older years. The office space because we work at home, and now at this point in our life we're able to have all of our bedrooms upstairs where we can be on the same floor with the kids, but later on we have the space and the ability to transition this gym into a master bedroom once we get to the point in our life that maybe working out in a gym isn't where we're at in life and we want a main floor bedroom.
And I said it 5 years ago, I'm going to say it again. I don't want to be 75 years old shoving Erin up the steps. You know, she has bad knees. And I got a bad back, so me pushing everything up there ain't going to help out anything. I like it, girl. Nice big gym, too.
Yeah, I feel like we did a bang-up job with the use of space.
We definitely did.
Come into my office, Josh. I got a receptacle I need you to change under the desk. You taking good care of her, Leon?
Hey, Lily. Hey, girl.
Hi, bud.
Hey, baby.
You're such a good boy. Do you know that? I'm proud of you. You did a good job.
Okay, I got you. I know. She's your girl now, not mine. I get it.
He's not gonna let you near her.
No, watch this. Watch. I get it. I'm not going near your girl now, okay? She's yours.
We're happy for you, Lily.
We are. How can you be allowed to pet Lily? I'm not.
Because I'm also Leon. You good boy. I know. You good boy.
No, come on.
Have a good night, Lily. From day one, our entire goal out here has revolved around creating a better future for our family. And part of that means preparing for worst case scenarios to ensure that the loved ones who depend on us are protected. Policy Genius is the sponsor of today's video. They are your one-stop shop to find and buy the insurance you need at the right price. Policy Genius knows how valuable your time is. That's why their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks. A good life insurance plan can give you the peace of mind that if something were to happen to you, your family will have a safety net to cover mortgage payments, college expenses, and other costs so that they can focus on getting back on their feet and what matters most. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $25 per month for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer coverage in as little as a week and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Their licensed agents work for you, not the insurance companies, so there's no incentive for them to recommend one insurer over another, and that means you can trust their guidance. Policy Genius is for parents, caregivers, and anyone else who has people who depend on them. They simplify the process of getting insurance to protect the people that you love. It's no wonder that they have thousands of 5-star reviews on Google and Trustpilot. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net, and you deserve a smarter way to find it and buy it. If you have anyone who's relying on your income, you need life insurance. It's that simple. Head to policygenius.com/WWOG or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. Now let's get back to the build.
So let's get these things pulled flat. Let's put block over top of everything. Let's get all the tools, put in the game boxes, get everything locked up, and so nothing's gonna blow away. We have high winds coming.
We've been staying glued to the weather for the past couple of days as we've been watching the potential storm threat for today change and advance from slight to the enhanced area that we're at right now. They're calling for really high winds, severe damaging hail, and potential for isolated tornadoes, which we don't expect. It's beautiful blue skies out right now, but this is very reminiscent of what we went through last year with beautiful blue skies and us not paying attention to the weather and then just...
You all remember what happened last year, don't we? I do.
So the plan for this morning is to strap everything down, weigh everything down, put anything away that could potentially take off into the air, and prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. There's always the potential that, you know, it's just gonna be another normal day, and that's what we're hoping for. So I hope we look back at this later and, you know, it's just a little drizzle, right?
Say it again. I remember what happened last year. Didn't expect that to happen, and it went bonkers by 2 minutes straight, and it was scared the hell out of us. So
I'm still traumatized.
She definitely is.
That's why we're preparing. Let's over prepare and then not worry. All right, so do you have a plan for the chicken coop?
No.
Josh.
So our chicken coop is a mobile chicken coop. It's not fixed or put on a foundation. It's actually made to get moved from spot to spot with this tractor. But the bad thing about that, when a nasty storm comes, this big, huge chicken coop that we have works as a sail. Last year, it tumbled over and got destroyed. So this year, we're using the tractor to help hold this thing down in place. There's different ways we could do it. We could come over the top of the roof and strap it down. But I was thinking, once I strap it down and start cranking it down, it's gonna take that roof because it overhangs on both sides and start bending it. So I don't wanna do that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is pull the tractor up tight to the chicken coop. And I'm gonna take a strap and go underneath the chicken coop where the floor joists are at and strap the entire thing down, so it's gonna hold the entire frame down, and it's gonna strap to the front of the tractor.
And pass it back to you. Got it.
And it should hold it. I don't see this tractor get pulled over. This thing's probably 6,000 pounds with an attachment on the back. This thing's gonna hold it in place. If anything does go, and there's a lot of high winds, that strap will break and this thing will be fine. That's a tree falls on it. We'll see. Good.
We tight?
We're tight, girl.
We are going to take Puff and her chicks and get them out of the chicken tractor and put them back in the brooder, which is underneath of our deck. But the rest of the animals, the cows, the sheep, everybody else, we're going to leave out. We're not going to be putting them into the barn because that's not necessarily going to be a safe structure. They do have free access to the barn, so if they by free will choose to go under there and get shelter, then they can, but we are not going to actually lock them in the barn in case they need to run elsewhere. You're not going to see anybody else anywhere around here farm-wise locking up their cattle or their sheep. So we're not going to be doing ours either. It's just best to let them find shelter on their own where they feel the safest. Ready or not?
It's coming.
You ready, Jack? You thought last week was a wild ride, so this week.
They're as safe as they're gonna be, girl. Ain't much we can really do about it.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I was stressed.
I know you are. About to come. We're on the edge of it right now.
This is a concerning look on this storm. Y'all watch out here in Delray, Capon Bridge. You guys know where that is. This is a concerning part of the storm. You can kind of see how much this is intensified as it's passed over the central Appalachia here. This looks pretty intense, these storms over here.
Running back to their coop. It's not nearly like it was last time.
So we are seeing a general intensification of the storms as they pass into Delray, Capon Bridge. So these are not looking to be weak once they get to you.
Oh my God. Woo!
It says destructive 80-mile-per-hour winds. You got shelter?
Yeah.
Take shelter.
Now. So today we're going to be installing the first structural beam for the second floor. This beam is going to sit on top of 2 of the posts that we installed that go directly down to the footer, and then the floor joists are going to tie into the beam. But first things first, Josh needs to get up there and he needs to cut the post down to the proper height, and it is an odd angle and a really big saw, but I've got the right guy for the job.
Hey! I'll do. Yeah, we should be good. That's good enough. Cool. Right on. Ready to do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hear the commotion, and that's okay, 'cause we're in motion. I can feel
128.5. Those beams will be made up of 3 LVLs. We're gonna cut them down to 128.5 inches each. Put them all together. We're gonna glue it, screw it, and install it. Put it up there. Aaron's gonna get on one ladder. I'll get on the other ladder. We're gonna go up like that. I'll take my side up. We'll slide it in, slide it back. Make sure it's in the right spot. We'll screw it, lock it into place, call it a day.
That's gonna be fun to lift.
I'll be okay.
We're just getting our feet wet with the wood beams. Wait till we get to the steel ones.
I know,
That's
right?
when the real fun happens.
Oh yeah. I put a few lags in there for good measure. It's glued together, screwed together, and he's a big one.
Oh yeah.
It's a little bit heavy now. We're gonna start pushing it up, and if things go astray, just throw it out of the way. You're not replaceable, neither am I, but just let it go, you know? All it's gonna do is put a hole in the floor, so don't drop it.
Once we actually picked it up, we realized pretty quickly that it was even heavier than we initially anticipated it being. So rather than the 2 of us going up on ladders, it just seemed like it made more sense to together lift one side up and lean it against that side while he muscled it up onto the other side.
Woo, duh.
I hate doing stuff like this.
I love it.
Oh, Josh.
All right, how you looking here? You should have enough.
Yeah, I got extra. I look forward to one day not doing the sketchy stuff anymore.
Oh no, it went very well.
It did, but we're like literally at all times, we're like one fall or major disaster away from it being lights out. Like every single day, it's like, you know what I mean?
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Oh God.
With the right elevation, let's lock into place, and just so you're aware and we're all aware, tomorrow we're gonna start floor joists once this wall's done.
That's called for celebration.
It is. I'm using these little brackets right here. We're gonna put them on the sides of the beam just to lock it in place right now to hold it in this position. We don't want to start moving things around, hitting it with the floor joist and bumping that thing over and having it fall off. For our safety, we're gonna put them up real quick just to hold it in place. Once we start tying everything in and nailing everything together with another top plate going on there, it's all gonna get locked into place. But for now, we have brackets. Got the sweetest smile. One of those things you say something, that person has to complete the sentence. And you just got me on camera doing it.
It was perfect, Josh. I think you have a future in entertainment industry, you know?
Okay. I'm installing hangers every 16 inches on both sides of the beam. We have floor joists tying in here and floor joists tying on the other side. We're getting ready to start the second floor, guys.
Love the natural ride, vibrating us all. Natural ride.